Nearing the presidential election, three contestants, Anies Baswedan, Muhaimin Iskandar, Prabowo Subianto, Gibran Rakabuming Raka, and Ganjar Pranowo, Mahfud MD, are vying to get as many votes as possible from the public. Then what do public and political experts say about the upcoming presidential election? Here is the full report from TVRI World reporter Aryo Bagus.
Yang kita ketahui kalau untuk pasangan calon kan jelas pasangan nomor 1, 2, nomor 3 gitu. Mungkin kalau pertimbangan sih masih ya belum begitu menjurus ke satu pasangan sih kalau saya.
Actually, I don't decide it yet because I know the three candidates have nice competence.
Yes, I think, but I don't know if I keep choosing him. But for this moment or currently, I choose him.
Well, actually, yeah, I have one in my mind.
Yeah, it's pretty hard for me to choose. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I guess I will observe it first for the remaining months.
Three contestants vying for the votes at the upcoming 2024 presidential election, and now public is excited to witness the newest leader of the Republic of Indonesia who will replace President Joko Widodo after his decade of rule. The questions are, first, how intense the upcoming presidential election will be, and how's the opportunity of each contender?
Indonesia will hold the presidential election on the next February 14, with Anies Baswedan, Prabowo Subianto, and Ganjar Pranowo vying to replace President Joko Widodo. First pair is former Governor of Jakarta as well as former Minister of Education and Culture of the Republic of Indonesia, Anies Baswedan, and Muhaimin Caimin Iskandar, the chairman of the National Awakening Party or PKB. This pair has shared a vision entitled A Just and Prosperous Indonesia for All, and the mission document entitled 8 Ways of Change, focusing on the fairness and prosperity for Indonesians without any exception. Besides, the two are also determined to improve the quality of democracy in Indonesia. Second pair is current Defense Minister Prabowo Subianto and his vice presidential running mate Gibran Rakabuming Raka, current mayor of Surakarta, Central Java. Their vision is Together with Onward Indonesia, towards Golden Indonesia 2045, while their mission document is entitled 8 Missions of Asta Cita, underlining sustainability of the economic growth of 6 to 7%, starting from 2025 to achieve the Golden Indonesia Goal 2045. Third pair is former Central Java Governor Ganjar Pranowo and current Coordinating Minister for Politics, Legal and Security Affairs, as well as former Chief Justice of the Constitutional Court and former member of the House of Representatives Mahfud MD. Ganjar Mahfud's vision is towards an excellent Indonesia, moving quickly to realize an equitable and sustainable maritime country. Their mission statement is entitled 8 Quick Moves, ensuring progress, strength, and competitiveness are above and beyond that of other countries as one of the highlights of their mission. As the race for presidential election heats up, how is the opportunity of each candidate in the upcoming election, and how many rounds will it take?
Okay, Pak, speaking about the upcoming 2024 presidential election in terms of the situation and compared to the 2019 presidential election, what will it be, Pak? Will it be as intense as the 2019 election, or will it be more intense, or will it be less intense, according to your perspective and analysis?
Yeah, in fact, in every election in Indonesia, it has its own dynamics, including in the coming election. In the last 2 elections, we had head-to-head, so to speak, elections, and in the coming election, we also have some dynamics. Some of them are the issue on political dynasty, and then the abuse of power involving the constitutional court scandals a couple months ago, and then also the issue on the mobilization of state apparatus and state resources as well. This all due to the fact that the Jokowi sons run for the candidate of the vice president in the coming election. So these are the dynamics of this coming election, and to be sure, in every election in Indonesia, the election integrity is still becoming the main challenge for the Indonesian election, including in the upcoming election.
Okay, so then again, Pak Amada, according to your perspective and analysis, will the presidential election will be conducted in a single round only, or will be in two rounds?
I think, in my point of view, the 2024 presidential election will be very competitive. Will be quite competitive, as suggested by some poll organizations. There is no pair of candidates that will be able to win in the election in a single round so far. So, but yet it also depends on many factors, such as, like I mentioned before, the mobilization of state apparatus and state resources, the independence of the election commission, the performance of all candidates in the campaign period, because if they make a small mistake, then in my point of view, there will be a huge impact for their electability, so to speak, and the voters' behavior, especially for the young generation. In this sense, is the millennial generation and the Gen Z, so to speak. So to be sure, again, it is not easy to conduct the upcoming presidential election in a single round. But let's see, because it also depends on many factors, like I mentioned before.
Okay. And then speaking about the voters and also the data released by General Election Commission, or KPU, both in Indonesia as well as the KPU Daerah Istimewa Yogyakarta, the majority of the voters will be young voters. And related to the vision and also mission from the three contenders, who do you think will gain more voters, just based on the vision or mission of each contenders?
Based on the data from the Election Commission, 55% of the total voters in Indonesia will be coming from this generation, millennial generation and Generation Z, Gen Z. But in my point of view, yet so far, all of candidates have no specific program focusing on these two generations, especially. And again, if we consider the polls conducted by a credible organization, this generation actually expect that the next leadership in Indonesia will be able to provide a solution on the following problems, such as economic issues, unemployment in this case, and welfare issues, and so on. But still, regarding the democratization or political corruption or the law enforcement, and then also the environmental sustainability issues, this issue do not, the young generation still do not focus on this kind of issues. Still, they focus on the economy issues, especially the unemployment issues. So, I think it's also depend on the method of delivery.
The method of delivery of the contenders.
From the candidates. So far, if I'm not mistaken, candidates number 2 especially rely more on the marketing gimmicks for their campaign, and this tendency also have been adopted by the others. So this has to do with the characteristic of the young generation actually, in which they do not like the heavy topics when we are talking about campaign issues in this upcoming elections.
Okay, sir. 3 contestants for the upcoming presidential election have officially announced it is our time to decide who we will choose for the presidential election. One thing to remember, your voice, your vote matters. So vote wisely as it will change Indonesia in the future. Aryo Bagus, saya Taraspati reporting for TVRI World.